Oakland 10-7. The Halos combined to give up just 5 hits.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Taylor Jungmann, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low 3s. Now, hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for baseball.
For the Cubs, right fielder Jason Hayward.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
That includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant.
But right now, he's among the National League leaders in home runs, so he's had the power stroke working all year. He'll definitely be a guy that the opposition will be very aware of when his spot in the order is coming around.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. He's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable. Plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, guys, he's a very solid umpire. Well respected for the strike zone he calls and the consistency he brings to the job.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Batting fourth.
A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, guys, he won his 10th game of the season in his last start. Let's see how he does here.
Austin Jackson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. EK, one-year-old ball clubs. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, I think you got to keep an eye on the Hebrew hammer, Ryan Braun.
Hit hard to short. Russell has it on to first, and there were 2 down. Ryan Braun will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBI, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall playing.
Hayward is there. They breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers nothing. Ben Zobrist will get his first opportunity now. He's got to be feeling pretty good about things recently as you see his numbers over the course of the past 10 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball.
Please, that's a strike. Come on.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Maldonado puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out.
Batting 7, center fielder number
Dexter Fowler will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home has been much better once he gets out on the road. Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And that's another good pitch. Again, ideally, you want to get this guy so you have the pitcher leading off the next time around, but if you have to walk him and take your chances against the pitcher, so be it.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Hill is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lucroy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here...
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Batting 5th.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Domingo Santana will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. You got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Aaron Hill will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Too high, 1-0.
I still can't believe I beat Florida. He threw 4 picks. He threw 2 pick sixes. Like,
down the third baseline. But
damn.
Foul ball, 1-1.
Wanted it. Wanted that.
1-1. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing
No. It was difficult until he threw that second pick six. When he threw that second pick six, I was like, yeah, that's right.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
3-2 now. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him.
No, it was like a stop and then 2 back-to-back pick sixes.
Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. So striding in, Yadier Rivera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Chopped foul right at home plate. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. The second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
As long as we tie up the game.
Here's the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
I saw that. That was insane.
Fly ball to straight.
Damn it.
Moving under it, Schwarber, and that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Back at Miller Park in Milwaukee as we get you set for the top of the third. Kyle Hendricks is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Kyle Hendricks.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, He hasn't made any adjustments.
Herbert Peacock comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. 1-1. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Now batting.
Jason Hayward will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fought off at the plate and will do it again. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
That might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a
hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. Taylor Jungmann digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases.
Let's go, Austin Jackson. That's a double.
Take the turn and head for second now. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now. It's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Probably could have got me out on that.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
That's an RBI.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here's just a case of a guy at the plate doing the little things to help his team win. And he gives his guys the lead here following the RBI groundout.
Ryan Braun bats now. Will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI groundout. First delivery to him on the way.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive someone. He's got to get on base, and preferably in scoring position, so maybe he can get his teammates to drive him in. Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Jonathan Lucroy strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat. A dive, but he's back. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. just missing here, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and tide is not working in his favor.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing.
Yeah, that also cost Nolan.
Tap fouled at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Domingo Santana stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Hit
Damn
out
it.
toward second. Zobrist
Overthrow
is
it.
there. Throw
Fuck.
in time, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 3 innings complete. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. Anthony Rizzo is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Kyle Schwarber is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Jackson on the run. Makes the play, 1 away. Ben Zobrist comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in on it is Jackson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Addison Russell is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that's the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1.
I can.
Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Aaron Hill.
Hit hard back up the middle.
Aaron Hill singles up the middle.
So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but If you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen.
If you just waited a
We'll
couple
see if this
seconds,
gets
you
them
had
started.
X wide open.
Yadier Rivera stands in. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Lifted in the air out to right. Hayward giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Striding into the box, Martin Maldonado. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
That last pitch was number 50 already. And with one out in the fourth, that's way too many.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Dexter Fowler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Even when he's just laying pitches in there, they still swing right through him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Kyle Hendricks is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know
Let's go.
what to look for.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The batter, catcher.
Herbert Peacock stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1 delivery. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Who?
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Oh,
5th inning.
did they have AD?
1-1 our score. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Jason Hayward will dig in. 1 for 2.
Oh, still?
Grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his
I
second.
know they just traded for Caleb Martin too, so we'll see.
The 0-1 on its way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So it's Taylor Jungmann comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Catcher, Taylor Jungmann.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
A center fielder, number 27,
Austin Jackson steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And that's in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Yeah.
Here's Zobrist now at second. He's got it.
I understand why he did it, though.
And Jackson's retired. 2 away
Supposed to be
now.
my dog. Supposed to help me.
the batter, number 24, second baseman.
Eric Young Jr. will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already
Well,
here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, until Cody Rhodes started teaming up with Roman Reigns.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And the runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ryan Braun is in for the
Well, he
third
has
time now as
other
he takes a
issues.
called strike. It's 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Running is Young. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. For Young, that's stolen base number 12 on the year. Hard hit ball to second.
Oh, that's going to score him.
Base hit. Young around third, heading for the plate. And he is in there.
Now batting, first baseman.
Jonathan Lucroy steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Domingo Santana digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there
Proud of
looking
you.
to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Ooh.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Fowler. Gone!
Domingo Santana, 3-run shot. Let's go.
So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he was close to getting out of this with just that 1 run scoring, but he winds up making 1 more mistake here in the inning, and it's going to cost him 3 more runs.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Adam Warren is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Aaron Hill is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
4 runs here in this half inning. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if they'll chase.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2 and 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0 and 2 all the way to 3 and 2.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Anthony Rizzo will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1 and 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2 and 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And when you know you've
No shot, he caught that.
mode up there, and he's fouling off pitches left and right, you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
You know,
That does happen, yeah,
nice
you're
ball
right.
game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Too high. And it's 3 and 0. That one's in there. 3 and 1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3 and 2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Boy, he's crazy.
Here comes the payoff pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up.
Baby
girl. He'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The second baseman, number 8.
Ben Zobrist will stand in now. Struck out and flied out over thus far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Baby girl.
Plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
I agree.
This one's flared out toward left. Braun coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will make it back in there. He's second base. Addison Russell stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Grounder down the line at third.
You shouldn't have loaded.
For strike 2.
You should have put save.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jackson giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs strand one. They trail. Yadier Rivera gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. First pitch of the at-bat. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike. From the 1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
He's 1-2.
Martin Maldonado will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, he does that.
Foul at the plate, strike 1.
He does that a lot.
0-1 count and the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Throw gets him.
The pitcher, number 26, Taylor Jungmann.
Scooter Gennett will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Number 2, Jeanette.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Dexter Fowler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Young is up with it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Jorge Soler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
68, Jorge Soler.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Herbert stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And that's taken for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Time out number 2.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back.
Let's keep an eye on that clock, brother.
After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Well, lucky for you, you have all 3 timeouts.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
The 3-0 pitch. And, oh, he thought that was ball 1 now.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Chris Bryant gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
No, I thought that was first.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, a good job here working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Shot back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Well, apparently they've still got a pulse here. A run is in to score on the base hit, and now with another hit or 2, they're going to make this interesting.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in.
No.
But first, we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early.
And
Looking to minimize the damage here. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Brewers 6 and the Cubs. Jungmann will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Stepping in, Austin Jackson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
no, West, put it full back. Put it full back.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
That shit scared the fuck out of me. I don't know about you guys.
Things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Jackson
Shit scared me, dude.
as he's gone on strikes for the first down. Into the box now, Eric Young Jr.
Did that shit scare anyone else?
Hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a ball hit high and deep heading toward the corner and left. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only 1 out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so he could very well be on the move here.
First offering on its way. Ryan Braun is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That doesn't change his point that
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Zobrist back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Brewers go down quietly. They lead it 6-2. Cesar Jimenez will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, tough slider right there, had him leaning back. I don't think he could have done anything with that pitch, even if he did swing at it.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Addison Russell will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Jonathan Lucroy digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 16.
Now to the plate, Domingo Santana. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both the lefty and the righty are up. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Fowler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Brewers sent back. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Dexter Fowler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Dexter Fowler.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
All right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Tommy LaStella will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be two. Hill's up with it. One there. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. Herbert Peacock makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these guys continue to play good baseball. Good fundamental baseball. And they finish off the 3-game sweep here in front of the home crowd.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he turned in a really good performance. His fastball had some good life to it. He really mixed his speeds well, and he kept guys guessing all throughout.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Brew Crew knocked out 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-2. Heading into today, the Brewers The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Tyler Thornburg won his 4th game thus far as the Brewers pushed past the Diamondbacks 4-2. At the moment, the Brewers are in 4th place in the NL Central. They trail by 8.5 games. The Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West. They're 15 games back. The St. Louis Cardinals stopped their 6-game losing streak as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-5. Right now, the Marlins are in 3rd place in the NL East. They're 7 games back. The Cardinals sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. They're 7 games back. Chris Bryant was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Northsiders took down the Southsiders 12-3. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Looking at the standings, the Cubs are atop the NL Central, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. The White Sox are in last place in the AL Central, 9.5 games behind first. The Phillies total 11 hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 4-1. Heading into today, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Phillies are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Matt Harvey tossed a dominating complete game shutout as the Mets downed the Rockies 3-0. The win was their 6th straight as a team. At the moment, the Mets sit in 2nd place in the National League East division, only a game and a half back. The Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West, 20 games out of first. The Washington Nationals put together 10 hits total as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-3. Right now, the Giants sit in 1st place in the National League West division, 2 games up on 2nd place. The Nationals are in 1st place in the NL East. They have a small game and a half advantage over second. The Kansas City Royals pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 4-0. As of today, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West, 13 games out. The Royals are leading the Central Division. They have a small game and a half advantage over second. The Angels combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-1. Looking at the standings, the Angels are in 3rd place in the AL West. They trail by 8.5 games. The Red Sox are in 4th place in the AL East, 9.5 games behind first. Thanks for listening in. Enjoy today's games and all the craziness leading up to the trade deadline. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest from around the league.
What? Nice. We'll keep it around for an extra year. Welcome back.